House, they got a little savings, they go on a few vacations, and they're comfortable. But where do you think the 80% sits? Darcy, the 80%? When they are older, either A, have to work to make money, or B, are dependent upon the government or their family to subsidize their lifestyle. So here's the first thing I want to show you. This is what 80% of real estate professionals do. They get a commission check, and that check goes into their personal account. But this personal account is not an LLC, an S Corp. It's not a corporation, it's a personal thing. So what's rule number one? Should I have a corporation? Yes or yes? Because now you get all the tax advantages. Yes or no, guys? Let me show you what the 15% do. I get the check, it goes directly into my business account, right? I get it wired in from escrow. I don't get physical checks anymore. The money just gets transferred over, but it goes into a business account, which means now, as you can see, I'm gonna have 4 different accounts at my bank. I'm gonna have my business account, I'm gonna have my tax account, 3 accounts, tax account, business account, and my home account, my personal account. $10,000 hits my business account, and the first thing that happens is instantaneously $3,300 of the $10,000 goes directly into my tax account. How many of you are in the state of California or New York or in the country of Canada? You get a check for 10 grand, and you're lucky if you get 4,500. But 3,300 bucks automatically goes there. Then 3,300 or less goes into your business account. A check comes in, I've got marketing. A check comes in, I've got expenses. Everything that I need to run my business, every check, 3,300, 3,300, and then what goes over here? 3,400 bucks to my home. Because many times, what do? We get a check, and we just start spending the money. This is the cardinal sin. This is what poor people do. They get a check, and they just start spending. This, my friends, is what the people do that take care of their money. They know Uncle Sam or Revenue Canada or Mexico, they're taking their money no matter what. So when I come in, that check comes in, it automatically goes there, I leave a piece here, and the balance goes here. This is what the wealthy agents do. It's a little more complex. You get a $10,000 check. The $10,000 check goes to what account? And 33% of it goes automatically where? To my tax account, because I don't really have 10,000. I really have 6,000 and change. This is where it gets interesting. It's where the money comes in and then it gets divided again. You're like, I need $4,000 a month to come into the home expenses, so I'm going to take, $2,000 of my 3,300. Where does the rest go? Do you have a retirement account? Do you put money in the stock market or in bonds or whatever you believe in, 401k? Why don't we call this the fun account? The fun account. I'm going to go spend this money on stupid stuff, or I'm going to take this money and I'm going to use it for vacations and holidays. There's no more information. That's it.
Let's compare the Roth IRA to the IUL. Roth IRA, you're contributing after-tax dollars into a variable account. A variable account gives you no guarantees. If the market performs poorly, you do as well. You also have to follow the 59.5 rule, meaning if you access your money early, you pay a 10% penalty. Except if you wait 5 years and access it for college, birth of a child, or you're a first-time home buyer. You also can touch your contribution before 59.5, but it can only be up to your contribution. If it's anything above that, you pay penalties and taxes. If you withdraw your money, it interrupts your compound interest. Lastly, God forbid you pass away, your family will only receive what's in your account balance. And there's limited contributions. If you're younger than 50, you can only put away $6,500 a year. Older than 50, $7,500 a year. With an IUL, you're also contributing after-tax dollars into an index account with the 0% floor and uncapped growth. So what this means is when the market does well, you do well. When the market does bad, you never lose. You don't have to follow a 59.5 rule. There's no restrictions, and you could access your money to use for anything like these examples here. Your money grows with uninterrupted compound interest. Even when you borrow your money from your account, your interest is not interrupted. When you pass away, your family not only gets your life insurance death benefit, but also your cash value tax-free. There also is no contribution limit. If you're someone